Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sankara. In Karnataka, you all know, or for that matter in India, there was a lot of discussion on wearing of hijab by the Muslim women students, and it has actually virtually divided Karnataka into Hindu-Muslim division. Ultimately, the matter went to the Supreme Court. Now it is going on. Since the matter is sub judice, I cannot speak anything on that. But only thing is, we have to know that there is a controversy regarding wearing of hijabs, in which the Muslims, they want to wear the hijab as a part of their religion, right? But the uniform, the schools, the education institutions, they can restrict by the saying that they have to wear certain uniform and not to wear something. Not there, right? So here, what we have to know is, what we are knowing is that certain community people, they want to wear the hijab. But in Iran, which is a purely Muslim country, of course, there are two different sects, Shias and Sunnis. But in Iran, there were protests by women. There were protests by women. For the last 9 days or 10 days, there were protests by women against to wearing of hijab, against to moral policing. In India, we want it. In Iran, which is a pure Muslim country, they don't want it. So please remember, Iran was rocked with anti-hijab movements by 1 lakh people, particularly women. Because why this has arranged feelings is a woman, a Kurdish woman by name Mahsa Amini, she was done to death while in the custody of the morality policing. Morality policing means, so you may be saying the Bajrang Dal activists, particularly on the February 14th, that is what is that day? Valentine's Day. If they see any lovers, they will tie the knot and say that, come on, you are married. So this is what is called moral policing. So they will abuse the person, they are literally giving counseling to the persons. So moral policing is there in Iran. So when those people tried to actually conduct the moral classes to this woman, she died. So it has enraged the feelings of the women in Iran, and they have come out on the roads, ladies, journalists, and so many people. So they went against the Iranian gender-based dress code. So the protesters took off the so-called scarves or hijabs and burnt them. And actually they cut off their hair also. And they raised the slogans, John, Zindagi and Azadi. John means women, Zindagi means life, and Azadi, freedom. We want freedom in our life. This is their slogan. But in this valley or in this type of protest, so far 41 people died, including the protesters as well as the security peoples, that is Islamic Republic Security Forces. So no doubt, the human rights activists, they say the number is really higher than the 41 and other things. So now the investigation is being taken up. So the core investigation of the rights say the need for decisive action without any leniency. So because they can't allow the so-called protection and other things. No doubt if it is in a non-violent mood, everybody will accept. But when it led to violence, when it led to the death of 41 people, definitely the attackers will not be taken any lenient view. This is what is stated by the Judiciary chief. Iran's Judiciary chief, just like our Chief Justice of India. Iran's Judiciary chief, Golan Hassan Mohsin Izi. He warned the clashers that strict action would be taken on the agitators and no leniency will be shown. Of course, please remember, hundreds of demonstrators and journalists, they were arrested for the so-called nighttime demonstrations. If they are daytime, okay, the police will be alert and they will curl the mob. But when it is nighttime demonstration, normally the police will be less in number, and therefore the death of so many persons. Actually, The death of, I forgot to tell. The death of Mohsin Amini, it took place on 16/9/22. Today is 27/9/22. Within these 9-10 days, lot of protests, lot of deaths, so many things happened. Anyway, we have to pity the incident, and because the woman, the Kurdish woman, she died, therefore the demonstrations, and no doubt when it breaks the law and order, we can't accept them. The persons who disturb the law and order, definitely they have to be taken to task, and that is what is told by the Judiciary Chief, Ghulam Hussain Mohsin Izi. So we call them as Chief Justice, there they call as Judiciary Chief. Okay, anyway, tough action, it may be there, because when once the government takes a decision, it will follow. But the protesters' demands also we have to consider. Jahan, Zindagi or Azadi. They want women, they want life, and they want liberty or freedom also. Right? Thank you very much.